This tiny, dirty 1/4 anna coin from 1907 looks like something you toss in a junk drawer, but one rare example has sold for thousands of dollars, and most people have no idea they're holding a small fortune when they see it. Take a close look at that small, worn 1907 1/4 anna coin sitting in your drawer. It may be dark, scratched, even bent. Most people would glance at it once and assume it's just an old foreign coin worth a couple of dollars at best. But here's what shocks collectors: certain 1907 1/4 anna coins from British India have sold for hundreds, even thousands, depending on small details you can spot in seconds. This coin was struck under the rule of King Edward VII when India was part of the British Empire. On one side, you'll see the crowned portrait of Edward VII facing right. Around him are the words, Edward VII King and Emperor. On the other side, you'll see the denomination written as 1/4 anna India 1907 inside a decorative wreath. It's a simple design. Nothing flashy. Nothing dramatic. And that's exactly why people overlook it. Here's what makes some of these coins valuable. First, check the condition, but not the way most people think. Yes, shiny coins can be valuable, but even heavily circulated examples can bring strong money if they have clear details. Look at the king's mustache. Can you still see individual strands? Are the letters in Edward crisp and readable? Is the wreath on the reverse still detailed, or is it completely flat? If the coin still has strong lettering and visible crown details, even with dirt, you may be holding a desirable piece. Now here's where things get interesting. Some 1907 1/4 anna coins were struck at different mints. The key detail is underneath the date. Turn the coin over and look closely below 1907. Do you see a tiny dot? No dot? A small mark? That tiny symbol can change everything. Coins struck at the Calcutta Mint typically have no mint mark under the date. But coins from the Bombay Mint usually have a small dot beneath the year. That dot might look insignificant, but collectors actively search for these varieties. In higher grades, a Bombay Mint 1907 with sharp details can command much stronger prices than a common worn example. And here's the part many people miss: mint mark placement and clarity matter. If that dot is bold and clearly struck, it's more desirable. If it's faint or partially missing due to strike weakness, value can change dramatically. Even slight variations in the spacing of letters or thickness of numbers can attract specialized collectors. Now let's talk metal. The 1907 1/4 anna was struck in copper. Over time, copper darkens. It turns brown, sometimes almost black. Many people mistake this for damage. But natural aging, what collectors call patina, is not damage. In fact, original untouched surfaces are often worth more than polished ones. If someone cleaned the coin to make it shiny, that can actually reduce its value significantly. So if your coin looks dark and original, that's often a good sign. Another clue to watch for is sharp rims. Run your finger gently along the edge. Is the rim still raised? Or is it worn flat into the design? Strong rims usually mean less circulation wear. And less wear means more value. But here's something that can really surprise you. There are rare error examples of the 1907 1/4 anna. Occasionally, you'll find coins with off-center strikes, weak strikes, or die cracks running through the design. A visible crack across the king's portrait or through the wreath can increase collector interest. Even slightly off-center examples, where part of the design is missing but the full date is visible, can bring premium prices. And then there's overall eye appeal. Even if the coin is worn, does it look attractive? Is the color even? Or is it blotchy and corroded? Collectors prefer coins with smooth, chocolate brown surfaces over ones with heavy green corrosion or pitting. Now let's talk numbers. A common, heavily worn 1907 1/4 anna might sell for $5 to $20. Nothing life-changing. But a well-preserved example with strong details and original surfaces can reach $100 to $300. And higher-grade specimens, especially Bombay Mint pieces with strong strikes, have sold for significantly more at auction. In exceptional condition, values can climb into the high hundreds or even over $1,000 depending on demand and grading. That's a massive difference for a coin most people would ignore. Imagine this scenario. You're going through an old box of family keepsakes. You see a tiny copper coin from 1907. It looks dirty. You almost toss it aside. But instead, you flip it over. You check for the dot under the date. You notice the lettering is sharp. The crown is detailed. The rims are strong. Suddenly, that worthless coin isn't so worthless anymore. And here's something especially important for our audience: many of these coins came to the United States decades ago. Soldiers, travelers, immigrants, they brought small coins home as souvenirs. That means these 1/4 anna pieces are quietly sitting in American homes right now, completely forgotten. One more thing to look for: matching wear. If one side is extremely worn but the other side looks almost new, that could signal damage or alteration. Natural wear tends to be even on both sides. Balanced wear with strong remaining details is ideal. Also check the numerals in the date, 1907. Are they full and clear? The 1 should have a straight vertical line. The 9 should have a clean loop. Weak or blurry numbers may reduce value unless the coin is a recognized variety.